on, boy. Come on. Good boy.
What in the Jurassic Park is going on here? Tell me why I straight up forgot about dinosaurs being extinct for a second there. Yo, what's up my good people, and welcome back to the channel. Alright, and for this episode today, we got some of the most strangest TikToks. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button below the video. Alright folks, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get this party started.
What the f is this world coming to? That was the opening ceremony of the Olympics in France. When I think about the Olympics, I don't think about a bunch of dudes dressed up like chicks with beards and all this other weird erotic bullshit, especially not with children involved. I think about athletes that represented their countries in some pretty tough sports. I think about Michael Jordan.
Stop it. Get some help.
All of the other athletes that have represented their countries to show the world where the best athletes come from.
I'm not like a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, okay? I do read the Bible, which is not like a conspiracy theorist. Let me show you the sun. It doesn't look like the sun. I'm like freaking out. Hold on. Okay, we had to move because there's so many trees. I live in Uluga, Oklahoma, okay? Let me just, it looks like a Minecraft sun. It looks like a digitized sun. Does anyone else, does the sun look like this to anyone else? Hold on. Okay, stop. Am I crazy? That is not a sun. Look at it. I can't zoom anymore. But look at this. This is not the sun. I am 41 years old. I have never seen the sun look like this. Am I crazy? Do you not see the little, like, am I crazy?
I hope all that hissing and growling is just a sign that she's happy, but yeah, the other cat looks scared to move. Poor guy, my goodness.
Do you remember the Coca-Cola logo with the swirly thing in the middle or the straight line? Well, guess what? The swirly thing on this timeline never existed. Yeah, that's right. It never existed. It was never, ever part of the logo. If you don't believe me, Google it. I posted that yesterday and we got a lot of people that responded. And Adrian Morgan right here, thank you, Adrian. She said that her dad has collected bottles for 60 years. And right here, even he remembers the swirly thing. So tomorrow, he is going to check his storage of his collectibles for over 60 years and see if this swirly thing is in the middle or not. Now, he believes and he remembers that it was. A lot of people do. So let's end the debate tomorrow. We're going to end this tomorrow. She's going to send me the photos and we're going to find out if we jump timelines and our timeline had the swirly thing in the middle of the Coke like everybody remembers, or it didn't.
Man, some of these Mandela effects really just have me questioning my whole existence. Like, who am I? And where is this? But nah, for real though, I remember the squiggly line. I damn sure do not remember a straight line. Someone help us get back to our normal timeline.
What the hell is this? Ain't no way that is Joe Biden. No, look how long. Why his legs so long? I will believe this is Joe Biden before I believe that little tall robot alien versus predator over there is Biden. It's crazy too, because you can look up any picture of Joe Biden right now, and the proportions are not adding up. The math is not mathing. And why is he smiling like that? Nah, this is like the last prototype or something. Like, he came straight from the lab. This is crazy. And you can see too, right before he was about to speak, he was about to say something, man. And he was like, nah, let me not give it away yet. And then he just starts smiling like he Pennywise or something. Man, wake up.
watched this so many times and I still can't figure out what he was trying to do there. But yeah, maybe next time he should try yelling out parkour.
Just give me your top 2 conspiracies of all time.
The CIA definitely know how to do that mind control shit.
Did you see that movie that's coming out about the fake moon landing?
That's real. I don't necessarily want to say it's a conspiracy theory, but it's a lot of shit that I believe. Like, I believe motherfuckers definitely know how to time travel. I think.
Oh, you think that's real?
Absolutely. These bitches already building houses on Mars and shit. If they tell you about it, they already done did it. Nigga, watch Vanilla Sky. Look at the shit Tom Cruise was doing. You can do that shit now, where you can sit there and you can type like this. Google got the glasses. These bitches know what you thinking.
According to the Anunnaki prophecies, here at Madison Square Garden, there is what's called a Babs or a Stargate that's above it, where you can travel to another dimension. But I find it interesting that next to it is Plaza 33. You know about 33 vertebrae, 33 in the Christ consciousness. There's also supposedly a Stargate above in the air in Chicago. So I'm just saying, we got to crack these codes. What do you think draws so many millions of people to New York City every year and so many people want to live here? It's the energy.
1111 is actually, when you see it on the clock, is usually used as a sign of oneness, or the opposite of aloneness. That is almost like a soft whisper of you're being helped, your guides are with you, God is with you, the universe is with you. It's really a confirmation of alignment. 1111 is balance. It's one of those other things that symbolizes the scales, the equilibrium that creates an opening in the matrix. It's almost like the veil temporarily drops. For that quick second, you are no longer in an illusion. You have full connection to your higher self in that moment. At 1111, if you see them randomly and you haven't just been sitting, waiting, looking at the clock, somebody also has to open the door from the other side all the way. It's almost like somebody needs to give you a call and you need to pick up. I recognize that this is a number of equilibrium and balance. Now I have my opening. Get an insight, make a decision, or make a request for anything. Energy-wise, physically, materially, doesn't really matter. You can ask your guides for anything. And there's a higher probability that it's going to be heard.
I gotta vote for Trump. I gotta vote for Kamala because my vote's gonna change the world. If you believe that load of trash, you haven't studied 1 ounce of history. Why do people even run for president that know they're not gonna win in the first place? It's a money grab. Why does Bernie Sanders run for president all the time? Now, he knows he got no chance of winning presidency. Why? Because the donations. Now, if you take in $50 million and you spend $4 million on your campaign effort, and at the end, when you lose, which you expected to lose anyway, you get to keep the rest of that money. You're sitting good. You got 46 million. They transferred all that donation money that Biden had straight into Kamala's campaign account. Now she got 100 and something million with all the other donations that came in. Poly tricks. All sheep that go in the voting line, you walk out of there like an NPC, a non-player character, thinking you did something. You ain't did a damn thing. Both sides are laughing, having a good steak dinner, and y'all out here want to fight each other over Democrat, Republican. Y'all sound stupid out here. Not one of these people running for president has addressed the real issues. They can only make fake promises because the presidents are nothing but puppets. They have zero power.
Most of the time I disagree with whatever Billy Carson is talking about because it's so like wild and out there. But yeah, this one I can honestly say I actually agree.
Sir?
I need a hamburger and a drink thing.
And a drink thing?
Yeah, stack.
All right, we got you.
Ketchup, mustard.
All right.
On buns.
We on it.
Not gonna lie, the head through the glass had my man very loud and clear. Uncle's really trying to eat the food before they even made it. He said, "Come here, we about to have a face-to-face."
Have you ever seen lightning like this before? I haven't.
All this weather manipulation we got going on is quite scary. I've never seen lightning like this before. I have seen heat lightning, but this seems like more than just heat lightning.
What percentage of people you think have worms right now?
Right now, they say approximately between 85 and 90% of people.
That's insane.
Around 1.5 billion are documented around the world.
Gosh.
Yeah, billions, not millions.
And is water the main source?
Not always. Water's a big one. Lakes, if you go swimming, fish, sushi.
Oh, I love sushi.
Raw meats. If you're not washing your produce, you know, it's just coming from the ground, walking barefoot, and I'm gonna probably get some hate from that because you should ground, but then you should cleanse as well.
Excuse me, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Hey, don't run from the Lord! Where you go?
I'm not gonna lie, I always laugh at fainting goats, but then I feel bad about it afterwards. But yeah, I just can't help it.
I'm here at Goodwill, and they have lost their freaking mind. Let's check out how much they want for counterfeit. Yes, counterfeit bags. As you can see, here's a fake Chanel. Fake, yeah, 100% fake. Let's check. Okay, because it's a Goodwill, keep in mind. Oh, $500. Let's look at the fake Louis Vuitton. That's pretty, right? Just $800. There's another fake Louis Vuitton. Falling apart, keep in mind. Fake Gucci. Fake Coach. Fake Louis Vuitton. And this one, there it is. Probably from China Street in New York. Because they don't even come with this thing on, and the real ones don't. And they only want $800. What a deal. What a deal.
What a shame seeing a place like Goodwill price gouge when they get all their stuff for free. But yeah, $800 for a fake purse. Like, what if they lost their damn mind? Donate to like a women and children shelter. Screw Goodwill.
Okay, call me a conspiracy theorist. I live in New York and we have just gotten these packs, these emergency information packs sent to, I'm assuming everyone who lives in New York. Now this is wild. Why? Because we're in the state of war. We're in the state of so many things happening right now. And the fact that they sent an emergency information packet, what the f***? What the f***? This is nuts. This is literally...
Yeah, that's very strange. I definitely wouldn't scan that QR code.
I've got a slipper lobster for Lucy. This is gonna be kind of crazy. This is gonna be a challenge. Look at that lobster go. Woo, he's fast. Lucy loves to hunt. Lucy's huge. Okay, what you didn't see as she was chasing the slipper lobster, she grabbed a crab, and now she's got a crab. It was that fast.
Well, someone's not in the mood for fast food, I see. But yeah, I feel bad for her though. The only thing she has to do in there is hunt for food.
You know what pisses me off? When Super Bowl comes and everybody finds time to go to the game, to celebrate, to drink. They all get together and it's a big fuss. Nobody gets together to fight against child trafficking for the protection of our children. A couple years ago, for the soccer game, for the Mundial, 4 million people celebrating a freaking soccer game. We got over 10 million children and probably a lot more being throughout the world being sold for sex. We need to start rolling up our sleeves and taking action, because all of us either have a child or a grandchild or will have a child or have been a child ourselves.
I agree for sure, but it's all the government's fault. They just don't want that truth being told, and it might be because they're involved themselves, but let's not get too deep into that.
And do you use castor oil for many remedies?
Lots of remedies. Lots of remedies. Great in the eyes.
Eyes?
Do you know what amazes me? People say, oh, but Barbara, is it safe? Well, do people ever ask the doctor, is it safe when they're going to put a needle in the eye? I would never let anyone put a needle in my eye.
Who puts a needle in their eye?
They put needles in people's eyes to release pressure for glaucoma when all they really need is castor oil.
I have castor oil on right now in my eyes. I use it as an eye cream.
Yeah.
I put it underneath my eyes and over my eyelids, and I douse my eyelashes, and it's grown my eyelashes a lot.
Yeah, it does. One lady told me that she got an empty mascara container and put castor oil in it for her 14-year-old daughter, and the eyelashes are getting thicker.
Hollywood studios are networks and streaming services are in a spiral. Just take a look at their stocks.
Ugh, brother, ugh, what's that?
They're all losing money. This is an industry-wide epidemic. But Patrick, they're opening these new studios in New York and New Jersey and Albuquerque. Clearly, they're planning for a lot of content. Take a look at it a little bit more closely. You don't just build a studio backlot overnight. It takes years of planning. The land has to be purchased. There's government regulations. You need to get an architect to build it. And that takes years. When they started was back when times were good. And these streamers were flush with cash and they were pumping out tons of material. Back then, it was a wise business decision to make more studios because clearly they were going to make more content. But nobody saw the crash coming. And the crash, which happened about 2 or 3 years ago, happened while these studios were being built. The real estate of a full working studio is worth a lot more than one that's half constructed. But now they're just going to be facades, sound stages that nobody is going to rent because the content that they believed that they were going to fill is not there anymore. This is one of those illusions that people see the studios opening up and thinking that this industry is going to bounce back. So again, looking at the situation through a different lens, you could see that this is hugely problematic. And I don't think the studios know what to do. They're crashing.
Hollywood is nothing but distractions. They just don't know how to make shows that people like anymore, really. I much rather enjoy watching a podcast on YouTube or like a documentary or something.
Have we all just accepted the impending doom that we're about to occur? Like, at first I was like, hee hee hee, eat, 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 we're just gonna like have oceanfront, but now that I think of it, like this is actually a little scary. They're telling me that I'm supposed to vibe in Kansas and be like, yeah, we may have oceanfront, half of our country may cave in, I may be part of the caved in, I may be in the new ocean, what are we gonna call it, Midwest Ocean? Ocean? I don't know. We're all just supposed to be like, when it happens, it happens. I just don't know the vibe. Like, are we all just chilling here waiting for it to happen? Is this something that they're trying to scare us with? Is this like a distraction method? Or like, are we gonna be okay? I'm just calling this the impending doom of earthquakes. We're used to tornadoes. This is Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley doesn't split the continent. I watched a TikTok saying the continent was splitting. Half of it would cave in. 2. I'm in the dead center of that. Also, are we just gonna like, there's nowhere to run? I'm sorry, I really have a hard time wrapping my head around this, and I've just been thinking a lot about it, and I'm just like, I don't know where I stand on this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it in you?
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh my fucking god.
Fuck.
Oh my god, dude. It ain't that. Oh, it's bad.
That fucker hurt more than anything.
I'm fucking so fucking sorry, bro. Fuck.
Damn. Am I bleeding bad?
No.
You didn't get my main artery, did you?
No.
It's bad though, I know, I can feel it. Am I bleeding?
No.
Feels like there's like 6 hooks in there.
There's 2. The one's not that bad, but the other one's fucking deep, AJ.
Yeah, no, I felt it.
Dude took it like a champ, though. I give him that. Just casually keeps fishing while explaining how bad it hurts. Taking 2 hooks to the back of the neck, like, yeah, I'm sure that did hurt.
Let's talk about what happened last night. There's 3 big major issues here. Now, to be clear, I have no problem with anyone's sexual orientation. Anybody. You know, if you're not harming anybody, you're doing the right, like, you just doing you, that is freaking awesome. I have clients that are of all walks of life that think all different ways, and it's freaking amazing. But the problem here, this is mocking a lot of people's faith. This is mocking Yeshua, who gives us all light, who gives us all knowledge. But it goes deeper, because there's a problem within this, which actually is what I'm getting to, which no one is talking about, which it is all based around this deity right here. Now again, guys, I have no problem with anyone, with anybody. I love literally no problem. But you cannot argue that no child should be up there doing that. I mean, it's the same thing if you have a bunch of Chippendale guys doing this, or you have a bunch of freaking stripper girls freaking up there dance. It's all sexuality, which no. Children have no fucking part of that. No. But again, the reason is because of that. The ceremony, the whole symbolism, what they were doing. Guys, the energy last night was so incredible because it was protecting everyone who is awake from what was happening. It was also the day of abundance, 26. Also making it 13 days away from the Lionsgate portal. Yeshua being the 13th. Be careful out there, y'all. Be careful.
This dude is over here feeding a bear like it's a duck or something, man. That bear don't want them damn breadcrumbs. Here it comes. Give me some protein, my guy.
I hate it when the TikTok is so fast and just cuts off like that. Like, I really want to know, did the man survive or not?
Kamala is the name of a Hindu goddess from Mesopotamia. Kamala is one of the female offsprings of this devil right here, and he is one of the 3 primary forms of Devi. Kamala of Devi, the laughing goddess. And that's next on the trumpet. She was born in 1964, and this is what year it is now, the year of the dragon. The harlot of Babylon is here, the laughing goddess. Revelation chapter 17. The woman was dressed in purple and scarlet and was glittered with gold, precious stones and pearls. She held a golden cup in her hand, filled with abominable things and the filth of her adulteries. So this has been in the works for quite some time. Purple, gold, pearls, 6 buttons on each sleeve, laughing with a golden cup in her hand, the word of God. That one. You can read all about the beast that put her into power after he served for exactly 42 months. And that matches the book of Revelation perfectly. Daniel chapter 12. The man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river, lifted his right hand and his left hand towards heaven. And I heard him swear by him who lives forever, saying, I will be for a time, times, and half a time, when the power of the holy people has been finally broken. All these things will be completed. And that fancy talk for times and half a time, that means 42 months, right here.
All right, my good people, that shall be a wrap for this one. Really hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode. As always, if you like this content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to let me know your thoughts on these TikToks, don't forget to hit up that comment section. All right, this has been a real good one. Take care out there, my good people, and I'll see you all in the next episode.